loves us all the same.
Woohoo! The doctor is in.
Wow, what have I done to deserve such a special treat?
Absolutely nothing. You're just my friend. So you know what? Here's another one.
Wow. So what are you up today?
I just remember I'm supposed to be going and trying to become the doctor of the week. I need to do some checkups, okay? I need to get the most amount of checkups.
Okay, well, I would love to help you out, but right now we're in the middle
All right,
of...
here, stick out your hand,
Right
please.
now we're in the middle of church.
All right, now go ahead and make a fist.
I don't
All right,
know if we
turn
have
it
time
up.
for this, Dr.
All right, make a
Smith.
thumbs up. All right, good. Your hand is in good health. Awesome, you have the flying colors. I'm so proud of you. You know what? This one.
Oh, thank you. That's probably not what I need. But thank you. But right now we're in the middle of church and we're asking a question. Do we deserve a miracle? Like, do you have to earn it? Do we deserve it? Like, what does God think about that? That's what we're talking about today.
So, do you think that I could stay and listen to this whole lesson?
Absolutely. We'd love for you to stay and have church with us,
Awesome.
Dr. Sniffles.
Awesome. So, do you think I could have all the kids go and help me out with this lesson? Or help me out with getting the doctor of the week by doing checkups on them too?
You know what? Absolutely.
Sweet, it's not against ethics. All right, now everybody watching this, what I need you to do is look up, look down, even you, Greg, look to the left, look to the right, you too, Cody. All right, now jump up and down. All right, and good job. Go all past the flying colors, though I think some of you need to floss a bit more.
Like this?
I don't know what on earth that just was. Hallelujah.
Well, you said floss, so I thought maybe I would show you my best floss move. The kids love to watch me floss. I know what you were talking about, Dr. Sniffles. You were talking about flossing your teeth, but I just thought I would just kind of throw that in just to make people laugh because they know that I can't floss.
This flossing, that wasn't quite what I was talking about, but I think that I'll have to look into that. That seems like a great form of exercise. How exactly does one do this?
Well, I don't really know. Maybe somebody else could come show us how to do this flossing. Miss Melissa, you want to come show us? Come on, come show us how you do this flossing, Miss Melissa. Come on, Miss Melissa.
How do we do this?
Come on, Miss Melissa. If I have to floss, you're gonna floss. Come on, Miss Melissa. She's gonna show us.
Okay.
And Miss Jessica's. No, we have to do the other flossing. Go ahead, come on. Give it your best shot. Come on, Miss Jessica. Miss Jessica's gonna come show us how she flosses. Come on, Miss Jessica. Come on, Miss Jessica.
So how does one floss?
So when I floss,
Okay.
I start like this, and then I pick up the little case, I open the case, I pull the string out, and I floss my teeth.
No, we're talking about the dance floss.
Wait, so if I watched all y'all correctly, it's something like this?
There, absolutely. I think that looks a lot better than mine. Give me an elbow bump. There you go.
No, I think this is an excellent form of exercise, and exercise is so important for our health. So I'm really gonna have to look into this. Want to know what my favorite exercise is?
I would love to know what your favorite exercise is, Dr.
Take a
Sniffles.
All right, you want to do that?
No, we
Nope.
really don't have time for that today, Dr. Sniffles, but I would love to be able to talk to you at another time.
Well, that's perfect, because I don't got time for all of this jibber-jabbering. I gotta go and claim my victory as the doctor of the week. Thank you, kids and parents, too, for helping me out with this whole doctor of the week thing and teaching me how to floss as well, because this seems to be a great form of exercise. Cody, you go and teach the kids how to do it better. All right, bye, y'all.
You forgot an elbow bump.
Oh, my bad.
See you later, Dr. Sniffles.
Hey you guys, it's time for the Power Verse. It says, "He was beaten so that we could be whole, and he was whipped so that we could be healed." Isaiah 53:5.
Now say it with me. He was beaten so we could be whole, and he was whipped so that we could be healed. Isaiah 53:5.
All right, children. Today we are going to learn about how Jesus healed the leper. Not talking about a leper that's a cat and it's going to like scratch people's faces. This is a leper, someone that has leprosy. So our story takes place in Matthew chapter 8. And Jesus and his homies, the disciples, they're just walking around. And then one day they get to this town and there's this dude with this disease called leprosy. Now, leprosy, it was a really contagious skin disease that made their skin look all gross and really not nice. So those people, they were forced to live outside of the city walls. They weren't even allowed to be around anybody else at all because they were afraid that they would get everybody else sick. It must have been hard being a leper. They weren't even treated like humans. But then one day, there was a leper that heard that Jesus was coming to town. So he went into town to go find Jesus so then he could get healed. So he went up to Jesus and said, Jesus, if you're willing, please make me clean. Please heal me. And Jesus, most of the people would probably expect him to be like, no way, get away from me. You're going to get me all dirty and you're going to pass this disease to everybody else. Everybody go, run away. He's unclean. But instead, Jesus looked at him and said, I am willing. And he healed the man that day. So his skin went from all being dirty and lumpy and all disgusting looking and diseased to being clean and to being made whole. And the man, he was so excited, he was so happy because he could finally be around everybody else again. And Jesus, he wanted the man to go and celebrate and let everybody know. So he told him, hey, go to the priests, go to the temple and show them that you've been made clean. So then everybody will know what I have done and what God has done for you. So in the story today, we learn that it doesn't matter who we are or what type of disease we have, that Jesus is willing to heal us. This man, everybody else would have said wasn't good enough, and Jesus shouldn't even been around him. But Jesus, he didn't care what he had, what was wrong with him. He was still willing to heal him. So if Jesus could heal the man with leprosy, he can heal you too. No excuses. Hallelujah. I'll see ya later.
All right. Today we're asking the question, do I deserve to be healed? Well, before we answer that question, we have to know what deserve means. To deserve something means that you've earned it. What are some things that you can earn? Well, let me tell you. You can earn a trophy for winning a competition. You can earn some money and allowance for doing your chores. You can earn free time at school for good behavior. And you can even get a good grade for studying and working hard. However, there's some things in life that you cannot earn. One of them is a miracle. You cannot earn a miracle. There's nothing that you can say, nothing that you can do to earn a miracle. Everyone can receive a miracle. It's just not for certain people or special situations. You can't earn it. Everyone is allowed to receive miracles in their lives though. So do you remember the leper in our Bible story? The world said that he didn't deserve to be around other people. He was pushed away like a nobody and just thrown out. The world says that lepers don't deserve to be healed. People thought that they didn't even deserve to be touched. But what did Jesus do? Jesus healed the leper anyways. Jesus knew that he didn't earn a miracle. Jesus just loves everyone and he wants to heal everybody who's sick. In fact, Jesus didn't follow any of the rules that the world had put in place about healing people or healing lepers. How did Jesus heal that man? He touched him and he was healed. That brings us to the next point. Jesus touches others who others refused to touch. Jesus wanted the man to know that he deserved to be loved and he deserved to be touched and he deserved to be healed. Jesus made a huge statement when he touched that leper and healed him. Jesus said with his words and his actions in that moment that everybody deserves to be healed. It doesn't matter if you're the worst sinner in town, or if you have a sickness that's uncurable, if the doctors say that nobody should be around you, if other people have given up on you, or if you've even given up on yourself. Jesus touches others that other people refuse to touch. He heals anybody and everybody that he chooses. Nobody deserves a healing more than anybody. Nobody deserves it less than anybody. You can't earn a miracle. Jesus was willing to touch that leper and heal him, and he's willing to touch you and heal you too. He's willing to touch your grandma, he's willing to touch your dad, and do a miracle in all of their lives. He's willing to do a miracle in your friend, he's willing to do a miracle in anybody's life. One touch from Jesus can change everything. It doesn't matter what you're facing in life. If you let Jesus touch you, everything changes. When you pray for a miracle and Jesus steps in, all things change. So, to answer the question, do I deserve to be healed? The answer is yes. Everybody can be healed. If Jesus touches your life, everything changes. Jesus can and will do any miracles in your life if you ask him. So just like the leper, let's spend some time praying and asking Jesus, Lord, if you're willing, will you heal me?